I've always seeked to see the beauty of art differently. Art to me isn't just about expressing our inner lives to the people or showing them our God-given talents and gifts through various forms of artworks made wonderfully by our human hands. To me, art is the absolute form of freedom. I see art as an opportunity to be myself in the most raw, rational, and equally creative way. Art serves as my medium for showing the world who I really am and what I really feel and see. And to me, painting has always been one of my ways of expressing myself, who I am, and what I feel. Since I was a kid, I found arts and crafts to be a place where I can be whatever and whoever I wanted to be. And it is perhaps that through these realizations is where we begin to understand the importance of including the elements of art when it comes to sharing ourselves through various mediums, particularly paintings, architectures, music, dance, and even literature. We seek to develop our ways of captivating our audience, making them compelled to our little words and remind them that no matter how different we are, there are ways in which we have a sense of intimacy, patrimony, and unity. And through that, I have decided to make a coffee art that defines myself as an individual. You can tell what I love by the color of the paintings. You can tell my inner life by the darkness in some of them, and you can tell what I want from some of the brightness in some of them. The rose represents myself as a woman. The thorn in her body is a symbolic representation of how hard it is to love and understand her, and how it reminds us that sometimes we can have flaws and imperfection. But there will be a certain number of people who are willing to love her despite her thorns. The chaos behind this rose is meant to capture the feeling that despite all the negativities and hardships around her, the rose remains confidently beautiful in its own unique way. One thing about in this painting is that I made it equally close to my life in general. I wanted to make something imaginary come into physical being in order for the world to see the vulnerability of my being. The umbrella which the rose is holding onto is my way of telling that even though a rose full of thorns is considered very hard to love, there will always be someone who is willing to absorb all the pain trying to pursue her. That there is someone who will come along the way and would never leave her, nevertheless hurt her. Because that person loved her with all his heart and he'd do anything to support her in reaching her goals and dreams. But despite my massive dreams of doing this and doing those things that would reinforce my identity in order to solidify a legacy that would last for years to come, what I really wanted is to be happy.